Dear friends, today I will explain Section 12 of Chapter 4 of the Indian Patent Act or the Patents Act 1970. The title of Section 12 is Examination of Application. So, I will explain all the subsections through my key points. So, please go through the bare act as well. Subsection 1. When a request for examination has been made in respect of an application for a patent in the prescribed manner under subsection 1 or subsection 3 of section 11b, the application and specification and other documents related thereto shall be referred at the earliest by the controller to an examiner for making a report to him in respect of the following matters, namely, and these are given by bit A, B and C. So, the simple meaning of subsection 1 is that after getting a request from the applicant, the controller refers to the examiner with all the controller refers the application, the specification and other related documents to the examiner at earliest as possible. Okay, and tells him to report him as soon as possible. Okay, so the simple thing is done by considering some points. So here in bit A, the matter is whether the application and the specification and other documents related thereto are in accordance with the requirements of this act of any rules and of any rules made thereunder. That means bit A says that whether the specific application and the specification and the documents are in accordance with the requirement of this act or any rules made. Okay, this thing should be taken into consideration. Bit B says whether there is any lawful ground of objection to the grant of the patent under this act in pursuance of this application. That means we can say whether the particular patent application it is under any kind of lawful objection, or we can say is there any ground which can be objected lawfully. Fine. Then bit C says the result of investigations made under section 13. Okay, actually section 13 is search for anticipation by previous publication and by prior claim. So bit C says that result of investigation made under section 13 should also be considered. Okay, then bit D says any other matter which may be prescribed. That means if any matter which are not covered by bit A, B and C, that must be covered by bit D. Okay, so this way subsection 1 is completed. And I have a question for you. Can you drag the examiner to the court post grant? Okay, try to answer this. Subsection 2 says the examiner to whom the application and the specification and other documents relating thereto are referred under subsection 1 shall ordinarily make the report to the controller within such period as may be prescribed. That means here what happens in subsection 1, what happened that the controller referred to the examiner to make a report, and here in subsection 2 the examiner prepares a report and gives to the controller in the prescribed period, and the prescribed period is here actually 1 month ordinarily, and it can take 1 to 3 months also. We can say that in some cases 1 to 3 months are possible, but it should not be more than 3 months. Okay, next we have some rules which are closely related with this section. Rule 24b2 bit 2 says the period with which the examiner shall make the report under section 12 subsection 2 shall ordinarily be 1 month but not exceeding 3 months from the date of reference of the application to him by the controller. That means this rule simply says that when an examination is done under section 12 subsection 2, the prescribed period is between 1 to 3 months. Ordinarily it is 1 month, but it may take up to 3 months, but not exceeding 3 months. Then the rule 24C6 says, the period with which the examiner shall make the report under section 12 subsection 2 shall ordinarily be 1 month but not exceeding 2 months from the date of reference of the application to him by the controller. So you can find out the difference between these two rules, that the prescribed period in rule 24B is between 1 to 3 months, and for rule 24C, this is the prescribed period is between 1 to 2 months. That means as per rule 24B, the period cannot exceed 3 months, and as per rule 24C, the prescribed period cannot exceed 2 months. So what is the difference between these two rules? Because we know the title of rule 24B is examination of application. This is taken as ordinary examination, and rule 24C is expedited examination of application. So find out the difference. Expedited examination means faster or quicker examination, so which should take less time, right? So this way all the subsections of section 12 is completed. I have another question for you. Who can file a request for examiner? Bit A, inventor; bit B, applicant; bit C, any interested person; and bit D, all. Please try to answer this. Okay, so this way this section is completed. Please compliment or comment in the comment box, and share the video among your friends, and please subscribe my channel and also press the bell icon. Thank you.